Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again.
How can one describe her Beta Battalion?
Let's chop it up. These are basically her white knights that she has on her beck and call. It doesn't matter if these guys call themselves alpha or not. Basically, she's like their general. She is really their alpha, their queen. And it doesn't matter if these guys have a pecking order. When it's all said and done, all hail to the queen. She has multiple men. She loves the multiple experiences. Now, there are some guys that left the pecking order and they roam alone. They became Sigmas. But he's still part of her multiple men experience as well. He's just more or less a Ronin. He would be what I would theoretically call a gray knight versus a white knight. But now, see, a black knight would not want to be part of her multiple men experiences at all. And this guy has no label. He was never part of any hierarchy, never left one, was never part of a pecking order. But I'm not talking about this type of person right now. Just mainly a lot of people, a lot of guys that have been associated with her battalion. Now, going back to her, my thing is she can never connect with one man as she was designed to do. She has this chameleon effect about her, some type of dark magic, dark power, some people would say. She knows how to blend in with every guy that she gets around. So that's why she's so quick to move on. You wouldn't even recognize her the next time you saw her, but you'll obviously know that she's with somebody else. Now, I know a lot of guys talk about a lot of females that get bored after so long. Well, I'm talking about this type of female, the type that has never been satisfied with just one guy. But see, she's acting very masculine in that regard. She's the type that needs a battalion, but she's not going to say that. But she is definitely the type that's going to instead say, I got a lot of guys on my roster. And a lot of times she needs a battalion or has a battalion, a lot of them, like the one you see right now, because she was never around a lot of the masculine gender. She wasn't around real men. She may have had brothers, but disrespected them. Maybe uncles, who knows, but not really people that she was guided by, that she wanted to be guided by. She didn't have that influence coming up in her life. So over time, she's just learned how to get by with a lot of different guys. A lot of times it isn't necessarily sexual, but it does become that way. For example, have you ever had a female that be the type that, I don't know, if you get into an issue with her, she'll be the type that'll get her guys, her minions, to show up, to beat you up. These guys are basically her enforcement as well as her reinforcement. That way, she doesn't have to worry about feeling unsafe, even though she doesn't appreciate the masculine gender for who he is. She definitely keeps in mind what he can do for her. Basically, she only has a utilitarian outlook for most guys that are in her life. There's really no sense of compassion. There's really no sense of love, just whatever he can do for me. She'll probably even sing the song, What Have You Done For Me Lately? You never know, but for her, that's the only way you can be around her in many ways. She also has guys that are in the friend zone, but that's for another conversation altogether. Not to digress. When she says she can find somebody else, she really means it. But the key is, with you, she'll know that she can't find anyone like you. You're not part of her battalion.
Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Signing out.